guys and welcome. We are in France this time on Circuit de la Sarthe. I'm sure I'm pronouncing this all kinds of wrong, and yeah, this is the circuit used in the Le Mans 24-hour races. And in front of us we have a very special car, at least to me. It's one of my favorite supercars from my childhood. I remember playing this one in Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed back in 2000s. And it's very exciting for me to be able to drive this car in a simulator. And just to give you a bit of background on this car was built as a homologation car for the FIA GT2 championship from 1993 to 1998. There were very few cars made, I think 57 or something like this. It's a very rare car. And as you can see, at least to me, it's very cool. Those riveted fender extenders, it's just awesome. The huge rear wing and so on. I mean, I just love this car. It was built from the 993 version turbo, the Porsche turbo, which and it has been stripped down from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. Words are extremely hard for me today. Sorry about that. It still has a 3.66 liter flat six twin turbo engine. It develops around 430 brake horsepower, weighs about 1,295 kilos, so just a bit under 1,300. It's a manual gearbox car, and it's just awesome, really awesome to drive. And welcome to this video. I will be attempting to set a lap around the Circuit de la Sarthe with Porsche 911 GT2 from 1996. Alright guys, here we are inside the Porsche 911 GT2, the 993 version. The interior is exactly the same as all other Carreras from that era. And with that, let's just take it for a lap. First gear is insane once the turbo kicks in. And after that, every gear just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling, and once you run out, you shift up and it just keeps pulling again. Of course, this being a manually shifted car, the shifts are slower than the modern equivalents. No matter, it makes all the more fun. Run up to the first kink, first right-hander. Can be a bit tricky in this car. The back end wants to step out. And the first chicane, the Dunlop chicane. Back end wants to slide around, and the next corner here, a bit understeery. Oversteer on exit of those two corners. Oh, I missed this one. No matter. It's important to get a good run out of that corner because there's such a long straight afterward, the famous Mulsanne straight. Of course, it's not just a plain straight anymore as it was back in the 60s, 70s, something like that. The cars were achieving 400 kph on this straight, and the organizers then decided, out of safety reasons, to add two chicanes on it. This is the first one. I want to say this is the PlayStation chicane, but I'm just not sure. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names about the corners. Although I do enjoy this track a lot, which is weird, I know, that I don't know the corners of my favorite track, but hey, that's life. So yeah, this being a manually shifted car, the shifts are slower, it is a bit trickier to drive, you have to grip the throttle manually when shifting down. Of course, if you want to keep the back end in check, which of course we want to do. All in all, it's a very enjoyable car to drive. I really love it. It's, like I said, it's one of my favorites from my childhood. I would really love to drive it in the real world out there, but since this is the closest I can get to, I'll take it any day. I mean, I've been having so much fun with this car. Of course, this isn't original Assetto Corsa car, nor is the track. Both are mods. The track is from, I want to say, race department. I'm not sure at the moment. Of course, I will link all the mod links below. Unfortunately, the site for the car mod states that the author of the car mod is unknown, so I cannot give credit, but I will still link it to where I downloaded it. Just listen to this beast. This is amazing. That's why I love sim racing or sim driving, whatever you want to call it. You just get to experience those cars and those situations that you just would not be able to in real life, unless you're extremely lucky, of course. And if you are, I'm jealous. I'm sorry, but I am jealous. If you own this car, I am jealous. I want it. It's drive it in real life would be a dream come true. To own it, just undescribable. So yeah, to talk a little bit more about the car, the front end is a bit understeery, as you can see here. He says, and then oversteers immediately. I have to keep, sorry about that. I have to keep braking in the middle of the corners a bit to keep the nose down, get the front end turned in. Here we go, last two corners. And we go across the line. 4 minute 39.7. Not the fastest lap in the world, I know. I'm just not that good of a driver. I'm certain there are a lot of people that could make this lap a lot quicker with this car, but that's not the point of this video. It's just to present one of my childhood favorite cars. So yeah guys, this was it. This was the Porsche 911 GT2 993 version. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to be notified of any future videos that I hope to make in the near future, please subscribe to the channel, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.